Magazines. Music. My fantasy life. Nail polish. Lucy, over here. Lucy.
I thought you were gonna rest in bed, Ms. Corey.
I got lonely.
Oh.
And thirsty.
Oh.
I'd love some lemonade.
Aren't you supposed to have ice on that ankle?
Left it upstairs.
Would you like me to get it for you?
That would be wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, Lucy.
Yeah.
Could I have one of those bendy straws in my lemonade?
The bendy straw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucy. I left my favorite CDs in the car.
Which would those be?
Green Day and Hole.
Hole.
Oh, and Lucy, you know, just in case, could you bring me the portable TV from the guest room?
Fine. Fine. Anything else?
No, that'll be all for now.
Very good, miss.
Please, why don't you simply just tell me?
No. You have to see it for yourself.
You know, that child put his head down on the pillow and went right to sleep, as though he knew this were home.
Mother, I asked you a question earlier.
What question?
Do you know why Victoria may have left town so abruptly?
No, why would I? How long has she been gone?
More than a day. She has been in touch with anyone.
Well, you tell me that she's very flighty. I'm sure she'll come back once she's had fun.
Well, that may be true. I'm not so sure. She was seen buying a ticket to California.
Well, there you go. That proves my point. Off she goes on a trip. She doesn't tell anyone where she's going. She leaves behind her child. She really is very irresponsible.
Yes, well, that's nothing new for Victoria, but doing anything without Kirkland is.
You really ought to talk to that judge that awarded her custody. You really ought to. You should fight for your child.
I had no idea you felt so strongly about this.
Of course I do. Kirkland should be with you. There's no place in your life or Kirkland's for Victoria.
Forensics get in here and dust for prints.
No, they'll get their chance. You know, this whole thing would be a whole hell of a lot easier if she just had like a toy box in the back or something like that. No, the person who knows Vicky better than anyone else is me. And if anything is out of place or missing in this car, I'll be able to figure it out first.
Well, that's great. You got anything besides, you know...
Well, the first thing is that the emergency brake isn't in. Vicky is a stickler about that.
You don't think she left town, do you?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't. No, Vicky was mad at me, but she wasn't mad enough to like go away without saying goodbye. On top of which, you would never leave Kirkland with me without at least 3 or 4 pages of instructions. Hello? What do you got? Centimes. French coins.
What would Vicky be doing with French coins?
She wouldn't. Justine would.
When I'm with you, you take me away to another world.
I just found an incredibly easy way to create really delicious dishes. New savory seasonings from Crisco. They're 4 oils flavored with natural herbs and spices to add exciting flavor to whatever you're cooking. Like this easy recipe. Simply take potato slices, saute in hot and spicy savory seasonings. You'll end up with the zestiest potatoes you ever piled on a plate. Cooks who know, trust Crisco.
Do you know you put your hair at risk every time you wash it? Surprised? Hair's most fragile when it's wet. Just combing can break it. The answer? Pantene Pro V to help keep your hair strong, healthy looking, so it actually breaks less.
Pantene's the first root-penetrating pro-vitamin shampoo. It works the whole length of your hair, improving the healthy shine, helping it stay strong. Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy, it shines.
Strong can be beautiful.
I'm on the road all season. I don't eat right. Sometimes I get irregular. But I can't let it slow me down, because if I miss a call, I will hear about it. I didn't want to use a harsh chemical laxative. They can hit you suddenly. No time out for that. So I take Metamucil. Metamucil is natural fiber. It works with my body, so I can get regular, stay regular, lets me keep focused on the game. So I never miss a call, in my opinion.
Metamucil, the natural choice for regularity.
It's a CoverGirl promise. Dramatically magnified lashes that still look so natural. Guaranteed. With professional advanced mascara. The ProGlide system isolates virtually every lash for dramatic length and fullness. Without the usual clumps or globs. Professional advanced mascara. Dramatically magnified lashes that still look so natural. Guaranteed. If you don't agree, call 1-800-95-CG-PRO for refund details. It's a CoverGirl promise.
This is fresh.
I just washed it 5 days ago.
Only Bounce has timed-release freshness that releases day after day. Bounce, the freshness lasts up to 5 days.
If you want the scrumptious taste of a fudgy brownie and a chewy cookie together in one home-baked treat that's quick and easy, you want Duncan Hines Double Decker Bar. Duncan Hines, hot stuff.
Okay. Justine drives the car out here. She buys a train ticket. She jumps on the train, then she jumps right back off. All right, but Morales said the woman seen leaving the vehicle was a blonde. Okay. Well, Justine's been playing Rachel for a few weeks. Why wouldn't she just try impersonating Vicky for a few,
Okay, can't dispute that, but how you getting it all from 2 French coins?
Well, Justine was in Paris a few weeks ago, right? That's where the French coins came from.
All right, but we got a vendor that verifies that Vicky's credit card was run through the machine. How'd she get that?
Okay, I'm not going to speculate on that right now, but I am going to need to see that credit card receipt.
I can get that for you.
And also, I'm going to need to see my brother. Why don't you make the call?
What do you want me to say?
Just tell him to get his butt down here ASAP. Tell him the truth. Tell him I have a lead on where my mother is.
Darling, do you have a video camera?
Not with me, no.
I would love to videotape Kirkland. You know, I have too few photographs of you when you were a child.
Well, why don't I buy you one, then you can leave it here and use it when you want to.
Oh, that would be so marvelous. Can we do it today?
Well, I was thinking of taking us on a drive later this afternoon.
I shouldn't be out in public.
I was thinking of taking us to the park at Kingston Mountain. No one will recognize us there. We can get ice cream and we can walk and enjoy the view, look at the valley.
Yes, I suppose we could.
You don't like that idea?
No. Not if it's the first step to Wellfleet. I know I told you I would go to hospital today, but I don't really feel ready, and Kirkland's here. How can I leave him? Certainly we can wait a day or two.
All right, sure. We can postpone your visit for a day or two. But I do want to get you to the country, to a place where time has stood still, so we can make up for the years that we lost together.
And you won't force me to go to the Institute?
Of course not, Mother. I don't want you to do anything that you're not ready to do.
Oh, my darling. Thank you for that. Oh, there's Kirkland.
I'll go.
No, let me. I do so want him to get used to the fact that I am there for him when he needs me.
Yes, it's Grant Harrison for Dr. Fischel in reference to my mother. Yes, doctor. Yes, hello. I do plan to drive her to the Institute this evening. Well, no, but I'm sure that she'll realize that she's being committed once we reach the gates. Look, doctor, this will be easier for everyone if you're there to meet us at the gates. I don't want her traumatized by some overzealous orderlies who believe in restraints or straitjackets. I'll call you from my car when we're about 10 minutes from the gates. Please, doctor, she must have her dignity preserved. Thank you for your kindness. Yes, Grant Harrison. Yes, Lieutenant Sinclair, what can I do for you?
My God.
Carl.
Crispix for me? Thank you.
Elizabeth says Crispix won't get soggy in milk.
We'll see. Starts off crispy. So far, you're right, Elizabeth, but still crispy. Okay, but reality will soon set in.
Kellogg's Crispix cereal. Delicious corn and rice that stays crispy to the end.
Last bite, gonna be mushy, soggy. Hey, it's still crispy.
More Crispix, Daddy?
Thanks. You're a doll. You too, Elizabeth.
Going back to basics, living simple as can be.
Glade Basics has natural extracts for pure, clean, simple freshness.
Just one fresh and clean, I'm living basically.
Available in plug-ins, refills, and spray.
Going back to basics, to what means the most to me. Going back to simple, I'm living basically.
Glade Basics, fresh from Glade. S.C. Johnson Wax.
Please pass the all fruit.
Polaner all fruit is real fruit, sweetened only with fruit juice.
Would you please pass the jelly?
You'll call it delicious, you'll call it remarkable, but please don't dare call it jelly.
Our dentist gave us a reason to try Arm & Hammer Peroxicare.
More baking soda.
2 out of 3 dentists recommend baking soda for healthy teeth and gums. And Peroxicare has 10 times more than Mentadent, plus peroxide.
For us, it's Arm & Hammer Peroxicare.
Serious care for healthy teeth and gums.
How is he?
He's sleeping. I thought you went back to work.
Yeah, I did, but I couldn't concentrate. I decided to come back and see if you're still here.
Yes, I am.
So, how is he?
He's doing okay. As for me, I just had a major run-in with Grant. He's furious because he thinks Victoria's mistreating Kirkland since she left for California so abruptly.
Is that where she is?
He seems to think she is. Bridget told me she went to Lassiter. In any event, he's going to use this incident to bring up the whole custody issue again. I know he is. I can just feel it in the throats. Come here, I want to show you something. This is what I did when Michael was sleeping.
Those are ice sculptures.
Aren't they beautiful? These are the cakes. These are our choices. I met with the caterer this morning. I told him what we wanted. He understands. All we have to do is tell him whether we want a buffet or a sit-down. I personally think a buffet would be better because it's more informal and people would be able to circulate and chat with one another. So let's do a buffet.
Where?
The Harbor Club. I booked the Harbor Club. I hope that's okay, but I want something that's more than just traditional.
Like what?
Like fireworks over the bay when it gets dark and we're leaving for our honeymoon.
It sounds very Hollywood.
You don't like it?
No, I'm surprised. I was expecting you to postpone the wedding.
I don't want to postpone
Listen,
it.
I thought about this a lot, and I think we should rethink this
What are
whole
you
thing.
saying? You want to cancel our wedding?
Hi. How's the ankle?
How did you get in here, Nick?
Terrace doors.
Well, why didn't you ring the doorbell like everyone else?
I don't want to be like everyone else. I got my father's car. You want to take a ride?
I can't. I'm not allowed to put any weight on my foot.
Still hurts, huh?
Kept me up all last night. Hate not being able to move around.
Maybe I can help.
I'm sure. What can you do? Get me 2 aspirin?
I happen to know a healing ritual.
A what?
I'll show you. My mother was friends with this Native American shaman. I know, it's folk medicine.
You are
It works.
so full of it.
Are you telling me you've never heard of the laying on of hands?
No. Better not try anything funny either.
Well, this is a little more advanced. It's called the laying on of lips.
That's not funny, Nick. And it's not medicine either.
Yeah, but you feel better.
Yeah, well, if I feel better, it's because I have someone to talk to.
Someone? Or me?
Nick, give it a rest.
Oh, this is good. Little pop quiz. Is it love or just sex? I'll ask you answer.
Are you crazy? I'm not doing that with you.
Maybe I should go back to my healing ritual. You seem to like that a little bit better.
Yeah, well, don't flatter yourself.
Your ankle looks okay, so maybe this time I'll concentrate on your face.
Tomas!
Hey,
Oh,
Lucy.
Yeah.
How's Maggie doing?
She's keeping me busy.
Now what?
What kind of hatred could produce this?
You know, it's one thing to know that Justine is deranged, but it's quite another to see her handiwork.
Well, we know what she wants to do with me. If I had any questions, they've been answered.
But why has she done this? Why has she done this? Does she want us to live in fear?
Why has she painted you like that? What is the significance of that?
I don't know. I mean, the woman's psychotic. How can you gather meaning from any of this?
Oh, it has meaning, all right. It has meaning. What is she saying? That you're violent, that you're carnivorous, that...
I don't know. That I have wolf-like senses? That I'm an opportunist? Always ready to strike? An opportunist with an appetite? What, that I am not what I seem? Well, if she sees me like that, probably she wants you to see me that way also.
She's not through with us.
If she comes back here, darling, she'll be caught. She will be caught, I promise.
She won't be caught. She's eluded everyone. And what if she comes back as me? Nobody's going to know the difference.
I will. And if I get a hold of her before the police do, I intend to kill her.
Carl, you...
Don't give me any warnings, Rachel. I spent an eternity up in the house villa. Ask Ryan. He was constantly on at me. Don't challenge her, Dad. Don't challenge her in any way, lest we lose Rachel.
You can't do that.
This room has been violated. Come on, I don't want you in here any longer.
No, we can't leave this.
Yes,
Here,
we will.
suppose
Yes,
Maggie...
we will. Doesn't matter about Maggie. We'll lock up. He'll clean up, love. He'll clean up. But Ryan's got to see this first.
I thought it was over. But it isn't.
Well, I don't have much time today. What are you up to? What's the matter with you? What, have you been crying? You mustn't cry about Kirkland. He's going to have a perfect life with Grant and me.
Well, there's a sick joke. Two people who've never had any love in their entire lives are going to be raising my son. You wouldn't even know where to begin.
Well, I can't argue with you. I have to finish this wall today. But first, I have to dispose of these. What are you burning? The commitment papers that Grant had drawn up for me. He just left them upstairs.
Grant wants to put you in a hospital, Justine?
Grant wants me to rest. I've declined.
Oh, I'm sure he does want you to rest in a nice, quiet place with padded walls. He thinks you're nuts, Justine. He's gonna give you up.
No, he won't.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you trust him. I thought Waco people were supposed to be so smart. Get a grip. You're gonna be making potholders in no time.
I'm not the least bit worried.
Oh, no? No? Is Grant upstairs, then?
No, he isn't. He had some errands to run.
Oh.
And he left Kirkland with me.
Kirkland's upstairs.
Yes, in the new nursery.
How did that happen?
Well, fathers have rights, too. And Grant will have very many more rights once you're gone. Well, not gone exactly, but forgotten.
You're getting scared, aren't you? You're getting scared that Ryan's gonna find me, aren't you?
No, I'm not the least bit frightened. Let's see how we're doing here. Oh, perfect. Excellent. You know, we want good work. We don't want anyone to notice.
What do you think, your pathetic wall is gonna fool a detective like Ryan? You think he's not gonna notice that this mortar is brand new?
No. There's tint in this mortar. When it dries, it'll look very old. And besides, that's a precaution. I don't have to worry about it. Because, you see, Ryan will never come down here.
Of course he will.
No, he won't. I have made sure that Ryan believes that a family bought this place with 2.4 children. And besides, this is a sub-basement. It was built by the original owner to hide his wine collection during the Prohibition. So you see, no one knows it's here. You found it. Oh, not by myself. I wouldn't have found it at all if it hadn't been for the realtor pointing out where it was. It doesn't even appear on any of the plans. If you don't know where the secret entrance is, well, you just would never find it. Never, 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 never.
This is a commercial for cheese. Time for a snack. There's some cheese in the fridge. Be creative. Use your imagination. Throw some cheddar on your fruit. Roll Munster with ham. Cheese can make any old snack taste terrific. My favorite, jalapeno jack. melted on a muffin with salsa. Who knows? They're all irresistible. Suddenly, I feel hungry, maybe even jealous. Looks good. May I?
Give your snacks a new attitude with cheese.
Wouldn't it be a miracle if all of us, doctors and hard hats, students and CEOs, could find a new kind of freedom so we can all roam far and wide, yet always be close? Well, we live in miraculous times. Introducing wireless for everyone. From AT&T, the company that invented cellular. The one with the service, experience, and technology to help put it all within your reach. That's your true choice, AT&T.
Seems like some hair care lines try to box you in. Saying this goes with that, that goes with this, blah, blah, blah. There's only one hair care line that knows no limits. Salon Selectives. Find yourself in this line of shampoos, conditioners, and styling products. Select from precise levels and types to find what's just right for you. Put it all together like only you can, for hair with style. And now, there's no stopping you. Salon Selectives. Select your elements of style.
Can't believe this report is due this afternoon. What is that?
Craft-free Italian.
You carry Italian dressing in your purse.
Hey, I love Italian.
Obviously.
You want some?
No, thank you. No, it's too much fat.
Oh, no, this is craft-free. See, fat-free, cholesterol-free.
It sounds great.
Just try it.
Kraft-free Italian non-fat dressing. If it tastes too good to be fat-free, it's Kraft-free.
Wonder if they make ranch. What? They do?
It felt nourishing, like it was still penetrating my skin. Even when I went to bed, I could still feel it working.
Dove Moisturizing Body Wash contains a unique 8-hour moisturizing formula.
It just sort of clings on, and it lasts all day.
Dove Moisturizing Body Wash for soft skin all day long.
Nutrageous from Reese's. Peanuts, milk chocolate, caramel, Reese's peanut butter. Nutrageous. Give your mouth a party.
No, I did not say I wanted to cancel the wedding. Just let me finish before you jump to conclusions.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I just think that we should wait till Michael gets out of the
Why?
hospital. to
Michael
get
is the
married.
one. Michael is the one who doesn't want us to put it off on his account.
I don't care what Michael wants. It's our decision, not his.
Matthew, please. I would think that you would be happy that we're on schedule.
Well, I'm not.
I don't understand why you're not.
I was so sure that you were going to ask me to wait a few months. I even imagined you having trouble forming the words.
I don't do that anymore. If I have something to tell you, I come right out with it.
That's true most of the time. But I don't think you've been completely honest with yourself lately.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. You have been wanting this wedding for months and months. You practically had to pin me down to get a wedding date. And now that it's finally happening, you think I'm being dishonest because I don't want to cancel it. I love you. I want to marry you.
Yeah, well, you say that now.
It's true. It's true. I would get married even sooner if I could.
Why are you in such a rush? Are you afraid you're going to change your mind if we wait a few months?
Nothing is going to change. He's awake. I want to go see him.
All right. I'll catch you later.
Matthew, the wedding is a done deal. It's happening as planned.
Go
You'll see.
Go see Mike.
When this is all past, it's going to be forgotten.
Hello, Grant. Thank you, Lieutenant.
This better be good, right?
Oh, I figured since you were unemployed that you didn't have anything better to do with your time than help me track down our mother.
I was with my son.
Where is he?
I didn't leave him alone, if that's what you're thinking. Get to the point, Ryan. I'm here. I followed your lackey. I answered your royal summons.
And you are a prince for doing that, Grant. See, I can finally tell you about this little trip that Vicky took. See, she didn't drive this car down here at all. It was Justine.
Oh, how do you know that?
Well, you see, our clever French mother left a few French coins here in the car, sort of like a calling card. Not to mention the fact that she used Vicky's credit card to purchase a train ticket. You see, that's her signature there. Now, I could have my handwriting analyst look at that. I'm sure he'll say that it's Justine's. It certainly isn't Vicky's, now is it?
It could be if she were in a hurry.
Why don't you look at that again, Grant? When was the last time you saw this handwriting? Maybe on a letter that our mother wrote to you. Now, that letter's back at the station house. I'm sure it'll only take a couple of minutes to do a little comparison. Now, would it?
Can't be Justine.
Well, it certainly isn't Vicky's, Grant.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? It'd be a lot easier than facing the truth.
Now, what particular brand of truth would that be, Grant?
That you and Victoria just couldn't make it, Ryan. That you found her impossible to live with, just like me.
You are a very, very bitter man, Grant.
No, I think you are. You know, my theory is that Victoria finally faced her shortcomings. She couldn't live with me, and she couldn't live with you, and she just left you.
If you think I'm gonna believe that for 1 second, you are dead wrong. You see, now, Vicky would never, ever leave Kirkland and myself. Certainly not voluntarily. Now, I know Justine long enough to know that this is her work,
Well,
Grant.
there's only one problem with that theory. Justine's nowhere near here. You read that letter.
I'm looking right into the face of a liar. Now, you tell me the truth, Grant! You tell me the truth, Grant, or I swear I will beat it out of you.
Your heart is pounding. Your mind is racing. When you're not sure if you're pregnant, you should at least be sure of your pregnancy test. Introducing One Easy Step Advance. It's as easy to read as it is to use, because Advance is the only one-step test that accurately shows a plus sign if you're pregnant or a minus sign if you're not. And that makes everything easier on you.
Can you come home early tonight?
New Advance. As easy to read as it is to use.
When I get a yeast infection, I buy internal medicine. But for a burning external itch, I use Vagisil cream to stop it instantly. Vagisil works directly on itch nerves. Internal medicines don't.
Vagisil cream, regular and new maximum strength.
When I get gas, I feel like this, painfully bloated. That's why I use Gas-X.
Gas-X has the most powerful medicine to fight gas faster than antacids.
So I feel like me again.
Painful gas needs the power of Gas-X.
Why is Donald Trump so mad at this congressman?
He's a fat gnat, but he's a gnat.
Beyond the name-calling, hundreds of millions of your tax dollars are at stake. The Policing of America, NBC Nightly News tonight.
Furniture City's package pricing.
Furniture City has hundreds of furniture packages. For example, a sofa, chair, 2 end tables, a coffee table, and 2 lamps for the low price of $699.
Mattress City's grand opening celebration.
Mattress City has the largest selection of Simmons Beautyrest mattresses in New England. Mattress City guarantees you the lowest prices on Simmons Beautyrest mattresses. Doorbuster mattresses starting at $38. Mattress City is located in Furniture City in New Bedford, Fall River, and Brockton.
In the 60s, the diner was a popular dating scene. In the 70s, guys and girls met in discos. Well, now, welcome to Love in the 90s. On the next Maury Povich Show, meet young teens who are falling in love over the computer. These kids have never met. They're going online for love. What will happen when they come face to face for the first time ever? Are you nervous right this second?
Yes, I am.
You want to meet Paul right this second? Find out on the next Maury. Turn to 10 for Maury Povich, Wednesday at 3.
Turn to 10 for the Keep Providence Beautiful Pasta Challenge.
You're out of control, Ryan. I haven't heard from Justine since I
Tell
got
me where
that
she
letter.
is. Tell me where she is. Don't lie to me. Tell me where she is!
I can't breathe.
You are one useless excuse for a human being. Do you know that? You know, I should have locked you up a long time ago as a material witness in Vicky's disappearance.
You got nothing on me.
Oh, yeah? Well, the courts do. Remember, you tried to frame Vicky? Tried to frame Vicky, Grant. Now, you better hope that she turns up, because your butt is going to be the first one on the chopping block.
Well, you certainly won't be able to find her. You certainly won't be able to find her if I am out of circulation. You were so convinced that she'd try to contact me.
Well, I'm not so sure she hasn't.
Well, she hasn't. And she won't be able to if I'm in jail.
Let me tell you something, Grant. If you were protecting Justine, you are making an enormous mistake. She is a danger to herself. She is a danger to the community. And I know that she is trying to harm Vicky right now. All right, now, with your record, You're lucky that you even get to see Kirkland. Now, what do you think the court is going to say when I charge you with obstruction of justice and aiding and abetting a felon? Hmm? You'll be lucky if you ever get to see Kirkland again.
I wish I could help you, Ryan.
No, you don't. The only person you want to help is yourself.
Okay, here we are, miss.
Lucy, you forgot the portable TV.
I only have 2 hands.
Chill, Lucy. I was just reminding you. Chill pill. Okay?
Hey, maybe you should too. What the hell was that?
Nothing. This house is always groaning and creaking. Rachel says a house will do that when it's settling.
You think this house would have been settled by now?
Well, not everything that seems settled is.
You don't mean us, do you?
Of course not. You know, by the way, you haven't even bothered to ask me about my ankle.
Yeah, that's because I didn't want to lecture you in front of Lucy. But you know what? You really ought to keep this on for a couple more days.
I know, but it was squeezing me, Tomas.
Here, why don't you let me put it back on you, all right? I promise I won't make it too tight.
Thank you.
Now keep this on, Maggie. I'm telling you, it's gonna start swelling up again if you don't.
All right. If I have to, I have to. No, it actually feels better when you tie it on.
Good, it should. You know, I talked to John last night about training to be a paramedic. He gave me thumbs up. All right, now leave this on. And stop playing doctor, will ya?
Mm-hmm. Are you really gonna do all that PMS stuff now?
EMS?
Whatever.
Yeah. You know, it's not gonna be right away. I still have to train.
More school.
More school.
More classes.
Yep. I'm gonna be studying like crazy for that licensing exam.
Well, this is a big commitment.
It is. But you know what? I'll be making a lot more money. And John said that the experience is gonna help me get into med school.
When will you have time? And the summer is almost over, and we still haven't gone on our vacation.
Hey, listen, we'll have other summers. And I'm always gonna have time for you and Louisa, all right? I just have to take advantage of the opportunities when they come along.
I know. I'm just being selfish. I love it that you're so dedicated to medicine, that you're so willing to work hard for what you want. I mean, some guys just drift through life, no plans except for what they're going to do on the weekend. It means so much to me that you can see a future for us.
I think you understand.
Tomas will make it work. Even if we don't have a lot of time together.
Hey, listen. We're together now, right? Let's not waste it.
Excuse me.
Hey, Rachel.
I have something to do upstairs, sorry. Good evening, Tomas.
How you doing, Mr. Hutchins?
Undoubtedly, your ankle is feeling better, Maggie.
Oh, could be better. Wonderful.
I'll be upstairs.
Well, that is a fun couple. Not. I liked them better before they were married.
What time is it? Oh, I gotta go. I gotta work from 8 to 8, all right?
Thank you for coming by.
All right, remember, stay off that foot.
I'll be good.
Call me if you need me.
Okay. Nick. Nick, you can come out.
Gotta hand it to you, Maggie. It's quite a performance.
What are you talking about?
Tomas, boy, you're such a hard-working guy. You're perfect. I can't wait to rip your clothes off and jump your bones right here.
Tomas does a lot more right than you do, Nick.
Yeah, too bad you don't like them good boys as much as you pretend to. Mr. Hutchins.
Who are you? What the hell are you doing in here?
Peekaboo, I see you, but I won't for much longer. My task is almost done.
Justine, please don't do this.
Well, it's already done. Now, you wouldn't want me to leave it undone, would you? Don't you detest people who leave tasks undone?
I see. I think part of you has thought this idea is crazy alone. That's why it's taken you so long to finish it, because you're not sure.
Oh, I'm very sure the more time I spend with you, the more convinced I am that this is the only viable solution.
Justine. Grant had trouble his whole life being close to people because he lost you. Now that same thing could happen to Kirkland.
No. Ryan was so much older, that's why he has unpleasant memories. But Kirkland is nice and young. He won't have any memories of you at all, except those we give him.
And what will those be?
Why don't you just leave that up to me?
Grant, wait. Grant, he loved me once, you know, and he's gonna hate you for what you've done to me. This whole vision you have of a perfect family, it's gonna be over.
No. Grant will be grateful.
No, he won't. He's not gonna trust you, and he's gonna put you away forever, Justine.
Well, I have been put away before, and I always get out.
You won't this time, you see, because Grant doesn't want people around who make him look bad. I know what I'm talking about. You see, when he decides that he's gonna rehabilitate you, it's not gonna be in some country club, Justine. It's gonna be someplace for the criminally insane.
Well, we'll see who's insane after you've been walled up for a while without any more food and water.
You're not gonna get away with this!
I already have. In pace. Requiescat.
Hey, Mr. Peanut, what's new?
New Planters reduced fat peanuts.
45% less fat. Does that mean I get to eat more? And they're real peanuts.
How do you do that? He's a genius. He's a genius. And they're honey roasted.
I'm tasting the future. Get to know Mr. Peanut. Eat your Planters.
This is a Wheat Thin, the most taste you can get in a square inch. It's really wheaty, kind of nutty, totally toasty, sort of salty, sort of sweet. Wheat Thins, the most taste you can get in a square inch.
Tylenol I use, yeah, for aches, pains, fever, that kind of thing. But headaches are another story. For headaches, I use Excedrin, because Excedrin relieves headaches better than Tylenol. They did clinical research to prove it, but you know what? That's for doctors. So I did my own kind of research, tried it on my headache. That proved it.
Excedrin, the headache medicine.
Now, without a pin, a toothpick, a gizmo, it separates, it defines. Lash by Lash. New Lash by Lash mascara by Maybelline. There's nothing like it. Pull out the brush and it wipes off the gum. Not once, twice. No clumps to pick at, no globs to pick off. Just perfectly separated lashes. Get the point? New Lash by Lash mascara.
Maybe she's born with it.
Finally, the only chocolate cream pie good enough to be called Sara Lee. Luckily, there's also a lemon meringue and coconut cream.
Nobody does it like Sara Lee.
Betty Crocker knows what hungry guys want.
Potatoes. Potatoes. Potatoes.
And Betty makes one hot potato.
In love with another, he's here to end his marriage. But is he ready to let her go?
What do I sign, Bo?
I can't do this.
This can't be happening.
Days of our lives.
Terrace doors were open, man. Come in that way before.
Oh, you have it? Well, it'll never happen again. Lucy Dolan, get in here. This is breaking and entering for starters. You know that, don't you?
Nick did not break in. I saw him through the doors, and I waved him in.
If you want to see Maggie, why do you not use the front door?
I just took a more direct route, okay? Thought it'd be less bother for everybody. Especially me.
Especially you?
Yeah.
Well, not especially for me, young man. Look, I'm not impressed with a smart mouth. Do you understand? You were at this pool party, weren't you? You responsible? You the cause of this?
Nick had nothing to do with that, Carl. It was an accident.
Accident?
You know
There'll
that.
be no more accidents in this house, Maggie. Right now, you on your bike out of here.
Carl, this is so unfair. I was bored out of my skull until Nick showed up.
You were bored? Oh, were you indeed? And does Tomas know that? Did Tomas know he was in? So goes the game, Maggie. So goes the game. She has a boyfriend. For the moment, anyway.
Maybe she'd rather have me there, Grandpa.
Hey, I'm sorry I took so... What is going on in here?
Dolan, this young man slipped into this house unannounced.
Mr. Hutchins, I'm sorry.
I want him arrested.
Carl, you are losing it, Carl. He hasn't done anything but say hello to me since
Yes, well, he did not say hello to me, did he? Rachel and I want no strangers in this house. Don't you understand, Maggie? Look at him. Shifty idle lout. He's probably a thief.
Nick is not a thief.
Get him off the property. Check the security of the house. And if this ever happens again, Dolan, you lose your job.
This guy's gonna make the help throw me out. What are you looking at? Huh?
I thought for sure Victoria would have been in touch with you by now, Michael.
No, not for a couple of days. And this sounds serious. How bad was the fight she had with Ryan?
I was under the impression it was no more than a lover's quarrel. She told Bridget she needed some time alone to think things through.
Have you talked to Ryan?
I talked to him last night. I haven't spoken to him today.
Look, if you hear anything, all right, you tell me immediately.
Of course I will. I'm probably overreacting. You know, she's been under so much stress.
Yeah, probably. Well, you've been under a lot of stress, too. Planning the upcoming nuptials and all. How's it going?
Fine. As a matter of fact, we just booked the Harbor Club.
Terrific. That's terrific. Actually, you spent so much time here, I was kind of worried I might have thrown a wrench into the old cake
Oh,
there.
no, not at all. Actually, Matthew was the one that was going to use your illness as an excuse to postpone the wedding.
And why would he need an excuse?
He doesn't. He just felt that I was being preoccupied with you and not able to concentrate on the wedding.
Well, Donnie, you've been on a death watch.
I know that. But you're out of danger now, and you seem to be on the mend.
I am. Does that mean you're going to stop worrying?
You want me to?
I think the more appropriate question is, would Matthew like you to?
Oh, Matthew, he thinks he knows what's going on in my head all the time.
Well, what is he so wrong about that he thinks is going on in your head?
He thinks I might have feelings for you that go beyond friendship and old ties.
Mother? Mother, where are you? Mother? Mother?
Everybody needs some money sometime. Everybody needs some cash somehow.
Hello?
Rita, got your credit card? I need $500. Now.
I'll call Western Union.
Just call 1-800-CALL-CASH and you can use your credit card to send money from home, anytime, day or night. And that can make everyone sleep easier. Western Union, the fastest way to send money worldwide.
You're reading cereal. Congratulations. You're trying applesauce. Congratulations. You're ready to graduate from starter formulas to Carnation follow-up formula. No formula is more nutritious. It's rich in calcium for healthy bones. And it's priced up to 20% less than the leading formulas. So dig in. You've graduated to Carnation follow-up formula. The right formula at the right time. Also available in soy.
Take a look at the revolutionary toothbrush, the Aquafresh Flex Direct. The only toothbrush with a unique pivoting head for cleaning those hard-to-reach places. Let's see how well it bends. First, the brush has tackled the ramp. No problem. Next, the pipes. Clean through. Now into the slalom. Watch that head pivot. The winner. Aquafresh Flex Direct. And its flexible neck is gentle on your gums, too. Aquafresh Flex Direct cleans brilliantly because it really uses its head.
I'll call you before you call me. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, sure.
Sir, you got me a part.
Oh, yeah, I got you a part.
Is it good?
Is it good? I got you the lead.
Oh, where's the script?
This is my favorite sweetener. Huh? You like that?
Can't say that.
Well, why can't you what?
I only use sweet and low.
Yeah, well, that's why they call it acting.
Nobody's that good.
Would you wait? Sweet and low. For millions of people, there's just no equal.
Cheryl, you ready to make a comeback? Huh? Something just opened up for you.
My baloney has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R.
We use only select cuts of 100% quality beef in our bologna, and never any fillers. 'Cause we wouldn't put anything in our bologna you wouldn't put in your kids.
'Cause Oscar Mayer has a way with B-O-L-O-G-A.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, little fella. Oh, it's okay. Let me just take a look here. Wow, that doesn't look too good. Let me just check the rest of you, okay? It's not too bad. Let me just see who your owner is, okay? Somebody who didn't spring for a license. What happened to your fur? I bet you were down at the fire in the docks, right? Huh? Maybe you and your human got burned out last night, huh? Is that what happened? Sure smells like it. It's okay, fella. I'm not gonna leave you here. Come on. Yeah. Easy. Good boy, yeah. I'm just gonna take you to the vet, and then we're gonna find out if somebody's looking for you. Okay? You all right, pal?
Time to talk, Maggie.
What is it with you, Carl? You have no right to speak to my friend that way or to call him
I
a
have
thief.
every right, as long as this is my home.
This is my home, too. And he was here to see me.
What? Unbeknownst to anyone? Unannounced to anyone? I have to know who is in this house at all times. Don't you follow that?
What is going on here, Carl? Listen to me. 1 minute, you don't care what I do.
That's
and
not
the
true.
next minute, no, I am treated like a prisoner.
A prisoner.
Carl, I used to be able to talk to you. Now, I don't dare open my mouth. And Rachel is worse.
We're all prisoners. Don't you understand? No, I won't have Rachel any more upset than she already is.
Any more upset. You're miserable and uptight all the time.
Yeah, that's right. I am.
You know what? Maybe, just maybe it would be better for all of us if I moved out.
Yes. Yes, this is he. Dr. Fischel, I'm sorry we were detained, but I still plan to commit her tonight. Now listen to me. Even if she becomes agitated, I want your word of honor that you won't use restraints. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I know you mean well, but you shan't find me until you come to your senses.
The Labor Day sale's the best time to buy a washer-dryer at Sears Brand Central.
Great timing.
There's lots of terrific values, like this Sears large capacity washer-dryer pair.
I really want that.
They're just $1.99 each. That's our everyday low price.
I hate laundry, but I love that price.
Get 0% finance charge till next year on the pair and on all of
We've got your BMW.